Like, people have had a lot of success playing with this card, and even in Vintage, like, it's kind of wacky and wild that this card is just... It's just kind of a messed up Magic card, I guess, is the best way of putting it. Yeah, it kills Chalice of the Void, it kills Containment Priest. You know, lots of stuff. Yeah, I know it's short notice, but if it works out, great. If it doesn't, I'll just chill. Stackzilla, Watsy's been off the rail with walkers. Yeah, they kind of have been. Ali84, completely agree. Yeah, I don't know, it kills Merit Lage, like... it basically just does everything. But, I mean, turns these Astrolabes into 3/3s. Honestly, the -5 is like the least exciting part of this card, but that's still like a good effect to have. And like, I don't know, you're playing against an Arcanist, you trade their Astrolabe, your Astrolabe for the Arcanist. It all seems pretty good. So yeah, that's the main motivation behind this deck. The rest of the deck is like just normal looking white blue-ish cards for Legacy Miracles, I guess, or Legacy White Blue, however you want to put it. So yeah, we'll get into the queue. Yeah, I would expect that to be true. Ali84. Not surprised whatsoever that making Elks is good. Yeah, it turns out plussing to Beast Within something is a really powerful effect. Obviously, it's not exactly Beast Within, but, you know, it's good. We're trying some Mystical Disputes because straight white-blue doesn't have Pyroblast, and this is kind of close. I mean, obviously, it's not exactly the same, but for countering spells, it actually is the same. I guess I keep. I mean, not the most exciting hand, but I'm certainly not going to mulligan a hand that has 2 cantrips, 2 lands, 2 plows, and a counterbalance. Yo, what's up, Anu? Yeah, we're trying Bant. This is not a mulligan, though. If this is Storm, I'm not going to be thrilled. This makes me think Storm. In which case, this is our most important card. I'm also going to cantrip as if it's Storm, because like that's my gut read here. Yo, what's up, Eddie? Yeah, there is an Entreat. I kind of like the idea of Entreat. I'm gonna save my Ponder for a fetch. Alright, that's pretty good. So, also the upside to Entreat is that it's pretty powerful with my 1 Mystic Sanctuary. Note, I don't have any Monastery Mentors in my main deck. Really, we're deading all of their bolts or pushes or whatever. And really, we're sort of deading them in a post-board game too, like... Alright, it's fine. Might get Thought Seized or whatever here. If they Ritual... I'm not sure if I'm supposed to counter it or not. I don't know. Guess I'll figure that out. Alright. So it did 1 bottom, 1 top. That's interesting. This might be like really good versus them or not right here. Who can say? Fair enough, Stan626. Welcome to the stream. Alright, I'm going to flip for Counterbalance. Yo, what's up, fine? Snapcaster. Alright, so I'm gonna let this go. I don't think they can really beat a 2 on top that easily. It's like pretty difficult for them to actually, in my experience. So the reason I think it's difficult is they usually have to cast Infernal Tutor to get the card that they actually want to cast. I'm fine, Gert. Should I open a chest for you after this? Hi, Anurag. Good job last night. For those of you who don't know, Anurag is running the scenes behind the LPL. And it's harder when you don't have your own reliable home internet, but he did a great job. You should check it out. The second week was played yesterday. Oh, I might be dead. Just sad. I don't think Force of Willing okay. Well, alright, so they had the natural ad nause, which is kind of sad, but we'll see what happens. So land to fetch, Petal, Cabal Ritual, Thresh, produces 5, Dark Petition. Well, it's not Lethal Storm, but also actually they don't have enough mana either to kill me, so they would go Petal, Delta Crack, Petal, Cabal Rit, Dark Petition, puts them to essentially 3 floating. I don't know what Founder means. I don't know. Race 1, this is the first match, first game. I might be dead. I have a 2 floating on top. I know about Snapcaster on top of my deck. I don't think I can actually get killed this turn, right? Oh no! Wait. No, I can get killed. Wait, no! Cabal Ritual is countered by Snapcaster. Alright, never mind. This is fine. Everything's fine. That's gone, that's gone. Yep. So, I don't know. I mean, like, obviously they could have something, but I'm not going to worry about it. Yo, Schultz cubed! Whoa, that's a sick emote. Schultz Fun Hunt. So, I don't know. I think the snap on top is actually pretty debilitating for them. They cast... which duress? They have mismatching duresses. Interesting. I'm not sure they can do very much here. So they duressed my Ponder, but I know snaps on top of my deck. Yeah, so they just have to go to clean up. So I think I'm just going to snap Ponder on my turn and hope it's lethal. So I'm drawing the Snap. They discard Thoughtseize. This is their hand. They discard Preordain. And they discarded Ponder. They discarded Preordain. Alright, so what I believe their plan is to... Well, I guess I'll see what the Ponder shows me before I say anything. But I believe their plan is to Dark Petition for Past in Flames next turn. If I put a 2 on top or whatever, I stop that. I guess a 4 on top also stops it, but I don't have that many 4s. Also, all those cards suck. So... Alright, just say go. I mean, I might be dead. I took all my game actions. I really just needed to find any 2-drop, and I think I was pretty safe. They had the natural ad naus from hand, though. Like, that's why this game played out like this. I mean, they are at 1. They're not allowed to crack any fetch lands. But at the same time, they don't really have to. So, Cabal Writ. I guess they could lead with Duress. I don't even care. I'm just going to snap with the Duress Resolve. I'm not going to even reveal because I want to put some fear in them about whether to go for it. And, like, I don't care about my hand. My hand is actual garbage. So by not flipping, there's a small amount of uncertainty about whether they should cast their Cabal Ritual. Well, Akash, look. That's not the point. That's not the point. The thing is they have a Brainstorm in their hand, so they might just cast Brainstorm or something instead. Okay, Cabal Writ. Jace. Wait. That might do it. The Jace might lock out their Past in Flames. Are we stealing this by a blind flip Jace? Their hand is Duress, Brainstorm, Dark Petition. So they can still petition for the Piff, but that doesn't do anything. Maybe they just have to petition for Empty the Warrens if that's in their main deck. I mean, I'm not an Ant expert, but that seems like that was actually a really good flip for me. We pondered, found garbage, then we found Jace on top of our deck. Jace countering 1 copy of Empty I don't think is that relevant, because I think they can make enough tokens to maybe get through it. Although I have 2 plows, like, I can plow 2 tokens, maybe that's... I don't know. Anyways, let's see what happens. Yeah, I know. That was pretty lucky. I would argue our Ponder was not good, but this is good, obviously. Well, they would have had to crack their lead to mini tendrils, right? Yeah, they didn't crack their lead, so it's like, I don't know. Oh, they might just try to Brainstorm into a Lethal Tendrils, I guess. That is something that they could do. They would actually need Storm 11 because Jace counters... well, they would need 1 more spell than normal because Jace will counter the original copy. I might still be dead, but, like, they have to do a lot more work for it now, at least. Trop, so that means they have Abrupt Decay in their sideboard. They have Duress, 2 unknowns, 3 black floating. So they brainstormed then pondered, so I wouldn't be surprised if this pondered shuffled. Lots of stuff going on here. Lots of stuff. So they chose not to shuffle. Alright, so they're going to duress me for a plow. This is a different duress than the one that they showed me. I wonder if they still have the other duress in their hand. Oh, I might be dead. I'm dead. Good beats. Alright, so their last card presumably is not that other duress, so they probably brainstormed it away. Oh my god! I was dead by more than enough. Oh, that was sick. Alright, turns out Adnoa still killed me. No, it's more than Xaxes. They can tutor chain, right? Because they had 8 floating. Yeah, they can drill for more than enough. With 8 floating, they could tutor twice more. That kind of sucked. But we do have Veil in our sideboard, which is a really powerful effect. I think I'll probably side in Mystical Dispute just to cack their cantrips too. Nah, we got Oko's. Although Oko is not staying in this matchup. Actually, maybe it should. I haven't decided yet. These for sure. This is not great either. Maybe I just leave the Okos in. Really, we're transforming into like mostly blue versus them. Do I want to surgical them or not? Probably not. Do I want to rip them though? I might rip them. Might not rip them. I haven't decided yet. Should I rip them or not? That's reasonable. Yeah, so I guess the actual good thing is Snap plus Veil is super, super annoying for them. Also, this is technically a matchup where I can side out like one of these, but I actually don't have them in green sources, so I'm going to leave them in. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, plus 3 more from the Astrolabes. Anyways, we'll just go with this. Can't believe I lost that one. Only sometimes. Oh, I could have sided out of planes, but whatevs. I think this is good enough that I'm going to keep it. This can find Trop. I will snap off the dispute on a cantrip here, I think. I mean, realistically, I don't think it gets better for me. Because, like, this is literally Pyroblast, so... So I'm gonna get Trop and crack that. Alright, so I think our best draw would actually be a cantrip. I guess Veil would be pretty good too. Gonna draw the Strand, in case if I need to Spell Snare this turn. Did I just what? Wish I had disputed that one. But beggars can't be choosers. Yeah, what's wrong with dispute? Which pute? Yeah, that's the old joke. Alright. Got it. They might take my Snapcaster. They might take my Spell Snare. So we'll see what happens all around. Alright, they took Snap. Interesting. Actually, it's not surprising because Snap is the same as Spell Snare, except it's attached to a 2-1. Alright. See what they do, I guess. Alright. I mean, you could cast Spell Pierce, but that doesn't accomplish much except add to their storm count, really. Yo, Shadow of the Moon, thank you for the follow. Might be dead. If they're dead, good beats. This might be a mini empty. Past in Flames. Okay. So do they just have a natural kill from their hand? Guess this hits a bunch of cards, I'm dead. So do they have the tutor in their hand, I guess? Alright, cool. I don't know. That was kind of frustrating. The first game I think was more frustrating than this one, but whatever. fine. Sometimes you die. Alright, keep. Lawrence, you still haven't told me why you don't like the, I'm gonna leave up Pierce on turn 1 for what it's worth, because I don't know what I want to ponder for yet. You still haven't told me why you don't like the Dispute. Oh, okay. Alright. So, still don't know what I'm up against. Rainforest is not enough information. Spyro6969, thank you for the follow. Should I pierce this? Feels like I should pierce this off an island. This is a very strange play. Kind of think that means they don't have a second land. Okay. Could be wrong. I swear it felt like they didn't have a second land when they did that, though. Alright, so this is food chain. So one thing you can do is you should plow this with the trigger on the stack. And that's what I'm exactly going to do. I should have gotten Tundra, actually. That was a mistake. That was actually a big mistake. Alright. Thank God I didn't get punished. Now I'm going to get Trop. It's Watcher for tomorrow indicates food chain. F Freak 125. I think Dispute is reasonable in decks that don't have access to red junk. Is it? Okay. Well, I guess it could be either. I would guess slightly more. Nah, I would guess food chain. But I suppose it could be either by this point. Anyways, they forced my Oko, which I'm okay with. Alright, well, this appears to be bug incoming. So if it's bug, it's probably Lauren then. Nah, I think bug indicates more likely to be a Lauren, but it's still close either way. I guess I just don't cast anything. I'll say go. Leave up Snap, Spell Pierce. Guess if they go for a Lauren. Well, I just said it was more likely to be a Lauren. A-Rock, I'm not playing any specific tournament anytime soon. I'm just trying out ideas for the hell of it. Don't really want to plow that. I think I'm going to take the Ponder and shuffle the other two away. I don't live in California, so that would be a tough sell. A-Rock. What about EW qualifier in Portland? Well, I'm not even playing EW. No, I'm not. Alright, so Shardless Asian, I think, really means Aloran. But I think the Underground Sea gave it mostly away, like I said before. So they get 2 cards, but I can't exactly let all these creatures live because I'll die. Right. Now I'll ponder off a Tundra. See what happens. Alright, I guess. Yeah, there's a chance I die to Lauren, but like, whatever. Alright. So they have a Cavern Harpy in their hand. One sec. This doesn't have flash, right? Only flash when Lauren's in play. I feel like I'm gonna lose, actually. And I don't think it's gonna be close. Which kind of sucks. This matchup does not seem easy, that's for sure. Right, they shuffled off their Ponder. Alright, I'm gonna Snap Plow. I can't really afford to take damage from that thing forever. I'm already at 10, like, this is kind of awkward. I didn't want to do it during their combat step because if they just played a Lauren after I tapped out, it wouldn't be great for me. So. Oh, shoot! Damn it. Click through my attacks. That sucks. It's because I've somehow removed the stop that I'm used to. I'm used to... No, I lost an ant. Which sucks, but that's okay. I get in for 2 now. Playing against a Lauren. Really, I thought I had my opponent in game 1 of the first match when I blind flipped Jace to shut off Pass and Flames. Then I got killed naturally by Tendrils. Cool. Who are you rooting for, FF Freak 125? What is COTV? Is that Chows of the Void? Call of the Veil? I don't know. COTV could be anything. Ooh, Eureka, huh? Well, I don't want you to have that one. This is a weird looking Aloran deck. Is this... This doesn't really seem like a thing. That does not surprise me. Aloran just has a pile of 2-for-1 creatures, so, like, it's kind of easy to run people out. Right. I have a lot more plows where that one comes from, friend. If you want to force all of my plows, go for it. Okay. Alright, well, I got this one too. Yeah, I'm perfectly okay with this. If my plows turn into 2-for-1s in the other direction, it lets me keep up. So, I'm perfectly okay with this. Yo, what's up, Justin? My opponent's hand is... they still have an Ice Fang Collateral in their hand that I know about. I might just hardcast Force on it, actually. Like, yeah, they spewed a lot of material to do all of that. I don't think that was the wisest decision for them. Yeah, they have Harpy and Ice Fang, right? Oh, I guess I have to... Sorry, I have to force the Harpy then. Unless if I somehow kill all the other stuff. Yeah, you're right. Yep, no. You're right. Decay one of my snaps. Alright, that's fine. I don't care about that. Whoops. Traumatic Vision's your thing. Alright. Okay. Well, what does that do? Mix of food. So I guess I'll lead with that. Well, the food is actually pretty valuable. Like, I'm at 7. Like, this turns it from a 4-turn clock into a 5-turn clock. It does if they don't... If they decay it, it doesn't. But if they don't decay it, then it will severely swing the race. Sad. Alright, that's fine. I mean, I got a food token out of it, so I can't be too sad. I still have this Brainstorm to hang on to. Let's see. Is my mana going to be a premium the next few turns? That'll determine if I should crack this or not. That's so bad for me. I'm thinking about brainstorming, looking for a Spell Snare. Yeah, I think I have to. Fuck. Alright. I don't think Depths is great right now, if that's what you're asking. So they have like 4 Cavern Harpy, probably, it looks like. I don't want that counterbalance. So I'll Preordain first, bottom, probably. Bottom. I guess I should do this first. Okay, well, that's actually sort of okay in a weird sort of way. By the way, Fetch connects this as Sanctuary next, so that'll be good. I'm gonna attack first and see what they do. Alright. Alright, so I have to hope they don't have another 2-for-1 creature. Because if they do, it'd be kind of a disaster. So I can fetch to put a cantrip on top of my deck. We'll see what they actually do. But a cantrip is definitely better than an average draw here, so I think I should do that. And I think I'm supposed to get Preordain, because I don't have a fetch lined up for sure. I'm gonna just bottom both. I think I just need something that actually does something instead of more removal or a mana fixer. This is not a good place for it. Should I just cast it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can cast it for 1. If I wait for a turn, I can cast it for 2. Casting it for 1 does not seem very good because it seems like their deck is pretty good at just like blanking one angel. Well, so no, the real issue is, do they have another decay with 4 cards in hand? Then I'm gonna wait a turn, but I'm not like, my confidence on this play is not that high. Oh man, they're gonna drain me out slowly instead. Well, that's the one the death touch thing. All right, well, that makes it better. Well, the harpy's right here, so I'm gonna force them to return it to their hand. By the way, I don't think their hand's any counterspells. Yes, they can bounce in response. That eats up a lot of their mana. Yeah, I know. But this is what I'm doing. So I can make 1, 2, 3. Guess I'll just entreat for 3. 3 seems like enough. What's up, Dime Hoarder? So they can fetch. So they can't drain for 2 every turn yet. They would need a. They basically need 7. No, they need 8 mana total to do that. Okay, now they can. Alright, well, that's fine. Well, without the land, they couldn't, though. I've used how many plows? 1, 2, 3. I'll do it for 4. Oh shit. There's nothing left for that. Whoops. Well, that's fine. I need to... Those aren't great. It's Cavern Harpy. Okay, Spell Snare is actually real here, so I'll keep that. That's like actually like better than average, I think, for looking at that many cards. Because I don't have that many live hits anymore. Okay. So I'm going to Spell Snare the Harpy and hope it's good enough. They've already used... Okay! Well, there you go. Entreat the Angels killed my Aloran opponent. No. Matt, if you read the Discord carefully, I have discretion. So don't go around being crazy. Let's check the exact wording. No, it's not false advertising. So it does target. So I could hypothetically Veil of Summer, but that doesn't seem great. I might Carpet, though. Yes, post in the Discord before submitting the donation. Alright, Matt, don't fucking lawyer me here. Get out with that shit. I know you can't help it, but don't, come on. Just don't do that. Alright, you want me to clean it up? Matt, this is what you get when you go around lawyering people. Sub Colin B113. I generally do not love Swords to Plowshares in this matchup. I think it's actually really not very good. But yeah, I'm gonna cut the plows. I think that's just like they're not even that great. This is a matchup where AK would be really nice, yeah. Alright, so we're in match 2, we're going to game 2. My hand is 5 lands, Brainstorm, Snap. I am going to keep... This is like an indication of how not okay Brainstorm really is. If I didn't have the Brainstorm, I would definitely mulligan, but... Yo, what's up, Rose? We're playing Bant Control. I lost round 1 to Ant, and I'm up a game versus Lauren. Opponent chose not to shuffle, alright. Oh, that's fine. Alright. Another land's not great, but hopefully the Brainstorm finds me some stuff. That's actually okay. Like, I think Verdict is actually pretty good versus these decks. The reason being, they try to flood the board with value creatures and Verdict gets to clean them all up. If they go for Leovold, I'll respond with Brainstorm, obviously, because, like, can't really let Leovold stick. Let's see what they cascade into. Sylvan Library. That's not great. I guess I'll Brainstorm. If I find Spell Pierce or Spell Snare, I guess I'll force it. It's gonna be a big problem if I don't force it. Question is, what do I pitch? Probably Verdict. It was a pretty good agent for them. I was hoping they would hit like Decay or something. Something I don't actually care about. Alright. Kind of not in great shape, I think. I'm gonna see if this hits a cantrip. I'd really prefer for that not to be in my hand. Decided in disputes, right? Or did I not? I did. Alright. Really funny. Alright, what can I do with this? So they have 3 islands, so I can make 3 blue, snap, Brainstorm. Guess. This is sort of Spider-Man emoji right here. You know, like like that. You know the one? That's kind of funny. Okay, that's a lot of stuff. Yeah, not great. This one's probably going to find a plains because of what's going on there. Well, I don't have Leovold in my deck, so that's harder to do. Playing this deck versus a deck full of nothing but value creatures does not feel great. Yeah, what's up, Nucleo? Feels like I'm gonna lose. So I can turn that to an elk theoretically, or I could double pierce it. I think I'm gonna just let it go. Honestly, like, it's only bad if I draw Jace or Oko, and they name the correct one. Yeah, it's good to see you too. If they name Jace, then I draw Jace. I'm gonna freaking go ballistic, I think. I think I'll actually lose my mind if that happens. Oh, that's a disaster. Alright. Alright, Verdict off the top would be ideal. Okay, I guess I'll make 2 Angels and just hope to 2-ball them. It's not really getting any better. But they are conveniently at 16. I'm going to use Ponder as a Scry 3, essentially. And unfortunately, I have to give them a card because this is how Carpet works. But if you don't use it now, it'll just re-trigger the next main, so you have to use it, essentially. Right. Well, those cards suck. Just have to hope they don't have a bunch of decays in their hand. This used to happen a lot, actually. When Leovold was heavily played, the Carpet Leovold thing was so obnoxious for people who didn't know the interaction. Only on Magic Online. Once you learned about it RL, it would just be like, whatever. You just give them 1 card per turn. But it's not like... You would have to know how it works, I guess, is what I'm saying. Alright. My chances of winning are slowly going down. It's actually not even that slow, it's pretty fast. Funny part of this... Yeah, it played out poorly, Alan. I mean... So... I can snap, ponder, and probably still die. It is really, really, really frustrating that I have to give my opponent... Oh, I could have snapped Entreat, right? Hold on. I should have done the math on that. It's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I could have entreated for 1. It's certainly not going to get it done, but I should have at least considered that. Okay, well, I guess that's something. This also counterbalances on Aloran if they try to do that to me next turn, which is kind of funny. The thing I've learned so far about this deck is I think it might be a little bit underpowered. The way it's currently constructed. Yeah, I just think all of these like weird 2-for-1 creatures are not exactly what I want to play against, right? It sucks. I think that might actually kill me. Because I go to 2, and then I block here, and then I go to 0. Maybe they won't attack with all their creatures. Damn it, they attacked with all their creatures. Alright. We're going to reconsider the approach to the third game. Yeah, I was talking to Callum earlier, and this is what we built. I don't... Alright, I'm not allowed to take this out anymore, actually. now that I've seen the other stuff. And I think I want these, given how that game played out as well. I think maybe I can side out these. My mana's not really under attack, but on the other hand, I only have one drop. You think I should side Carpet out? Carpet seems really good for me, but maybe... Like... How many Leos do you think they actually have? Okay, so I have 2 Carpets versus their 2 Leovolds. Like, I'm not sure... If you told me they had 4, I would definitely take it out, but... When it's 2 on 2, I don't think it's that clear cut. I'm actually gonna side this out. I don't think it's good. And I think I'll leave in 1 plow. Yeah, but well, I don't think plow is good when you're trying to fight versus a pile of value creatures, right? So my theory was you could just overload them on mana instead of having to, like, play a slow game. The problem is it's actually really, really hard for me to get ahead on cards, right? Like, if I don't draw Jailer, or Jace, it's, like, virtually impossible. Alright, I guess I'll try it. I'm not thrilled about this either way. Like, I think our deck is not good for this matchup. I don't think I need all the labes. Alright, I guess I'll keep this one. So, Nucleo, the Return to Nature is not for Alurin, really. It's actually more for Sylvan Library or Carpet of Flowers. I guess I'll bottom a Snap. I am aware that trying to fight over Alurin with a Disenchant does not work out well. I think I'm going to bottom a Snap. You can make an argue for the Force, actually. I'm just going to ship a Snap. So the reason I think it's correct to keep both forces is, like, I foresee this game playing out in such a way where I'm going to actually have to force twice because I don't have, like, what I really need, right? Alright. Kind of just press into... Well, that sucks. What do I want to pitch to this force, I guess? Probably... Counterspell. Right? So I can redraw the Brainstorm and Ponder Shuffle. That is if I have to force something here. If it's a Sylvan Library, I'm going to do it, but if it's something else, I might just let it go. It depends on exactly what it is. All right, well... Alright, so this is going to look weird. I'm actually going to keep the Jace instead of the Snapcaster, just because I think that's more likely to win the game by itself, and I'm on such low resources that I think that has to be my plan. Alright, well, I guess that's better than nothing. Really don't want to draw that Mystic Sanctuary, though. God damn it. Oh. I guess I can brainstorm deeper on my turn to look for... this is pretty awful for me. So I would have brainstormed into the Oko, but didn't think that was correct to play for, really. In any case, I'll take a hit, and I guess Oko it next turn. Do I want to keep the Spell Snare? Seems like the answer is probably not. What's going to happen in this game? Put Oko on top. Well, I'm trying to figure out what's going to happen the turn after that is really the question here. Alright. Actually decided on different plan, really. I think I actually need to just try to play both my Planeswalkers to win. This is so hard. Alright, maybe I just... God damn it. Why is this so hard? Yes, that's the problem. Like, all these cards are good. Alright, I'll do that. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I think I'm going to have to Spell Snare something this turn, which is why I'm keeping the Spell Snare in my hand. But it was a really, really hard decision. This is not Onrog's deck. Great. Probably getting 4-balled by Lauren or something then, if this is what's happening. Shardless Agent, alright. I am feeling better. Thank you for asking. Alright, guess I'm gonna Spell Snare that Watcher for tomorrow. So, like, the problem is now what do I do? Yeah, the problem with that is... So, okay. I could Oko that. I believe if I do that, I'm just going to lose later with no resources. So I think I need to Oko my Astrolabe as well. I'm pretty sure Okoing my Astrolabe is correct. Because the other play just leads to me dying later. Like, there's no real upside. Because if I make the other play, the net result, I think, will be they'll just spend their turn killing my Oko, and then what? Then I'm, like, just full-blown dead. Right. The real worry is if I get decayed right here. It's not great, obviously, but I'm not sure we're gonna get to that point, really, but maybe we will. No, I don't. Is it supposed to have artifact type? I don't actually know. Can someone tell me if it's supposed to have the artifact type or not? Okay. I'm gonna trust the other people. A judge might not have lied to you. A judge might have just been wrong. Eddie. I think lying implies intent, just like cheating implies it. Oh yes! All right, we got a shot. We got a shot. We got a shot. All right. Oh wait. Actually, that was the wrong play. I should have just plussed the Jace on myself. Oh no. That play was actually horrible for a lot of reasons, but my opponent didn't punish me completely, so that's okay, I guess. Kind of worried about time, so I'm playing a little bit more quickly, but I should have... I think I was supposed to just plus the Jace. It's Thief of Crowns, right? Yeah. Thief of Crowns is what you're looking for, Fey Frog. Not great. It gets 4 mana off of this. So the reason it loses it being an artifact is that it doesn't say an artifact in addition. Normally stuff that keeps that like type would say that, right? Maybe Gather Lies. Yeah, who knows? Elks are weird, it's consistent. Yo, it just looks like I'm full-blown dead. I mean, I think this deck has promise, but this matchup seems not easy. That makes you a monster, Callum. Reading those words makes you a monster. No, probably booster draft. Alright. Great. Alright. I'm done here. I was not worried about my clock anymore. I was dead, though. Well, I couldn't cast Entreat, right? I didn't have double white, which is the issue why I couldn't cast Judgment for that, otherwise I wouldn't be dead. Right. I'm gonna try at least another match with this deck, but we might go back to the drawing board in a bit. Yeah, I mean, all those value creatures are super annoying. Maybe I did not board perfectly versus them. Matt, I briefly did. Iron Crag Pyromancer. Yeah, that's a thing. Probably good with Jace's Prodigy or something like that, I don't know. That seems like a Matt Murray card, too. Well, the answer is I don't win when I stream. This has the look of Moon Stompy, right? Right. In which case, I want to get a planes off this. I think. Sylvan Library Ironcrag Pyromancer? Wow, that's great. That's kind of hot, actually, literally speaking. Yo, everything's bad versus Narset. Everything fun is bad versus Narset, right? I challenge someone to tell us a fun thing that's not bad versus Narset. Delver sort of suppressed Narset in Legacy. God damn it. All of you. I had this coming. I definitely had this coming. Nif Mizzet Reborn is definitely good versus Narset. What's my plan now? Oh yeah, cast Ponder off a basic island, I think is the answer. Right, that's kind of okay. Like, I don't want to tap out because since their turn 2 was a Rebel Master, I think they might have another Rebel Master. Nope. Much worse for me. It's okay though. No. Skeleton. Alright. You don't say. It's Blood Moon Stompy. You don't say. Alright. Alright, I guess I verdict. I can't even verdict, really. Alright. Okay, now I can verdict, so I guess I'm supposed to let that resolve. They'll go to 7, they'll have 2 cards. The emblem might kill me, but I think I just have to take some risks now, right? Yeah. So I'll just have to take some risks. Oh, it's not even... Alright, this is fine, sort of. I mean, it's not really fine, but it's sort of fine. What does this card do? Weird card. It's from Commander 19. Guess that explains a lot about it. Do I care about that? Do I care about this Blood Moon? Are they even going to cast it? I don't know. I don't know the answers to anything anymore. Well, so I was thinking about that. Alright, they didn't even cast it because it's not even that great here. That's freaking annoying. Alright. So really, I think my major issue is actually cleaning up that Tundra. Because if I clean up the Tundra by finding my Council's Judgment, I'll actually be okay, I think. I'll take one big hit, but I basically need to clean up the Tundra, otherwise I can never ever win. Fuck, I've lost instead, I think. Alright. Should actually put that other Astrolabe back, I think. So I can snap Ponder, take an emblem, then I'll probably die. Alright, I guess I'll just say go and see what happens, but this does not feel good for me. I agree, but I'm not sure what you want me to do about it by this point. Like, hypothetically, they could draw, like, 8 lands in a row for me to win. It's a hypothetical. It's not, like, actually a reality, because it's extremely unlikely. But... 7 is the same as 10, so I'm just going to take it. Well, it's not really bad luck. I only have one Council's Judgment. Like, this game was probably lost in deck building, right? Oh, I can't even force that one. Alright. Yeah, sure. Alright, guess I have to snap Verdict. It's game 1 of match 3. I'm 0-2 so far. I lost to Ant. I actually believe I got unlucky versus Ant, but that can happen. Alright. They had any spell. It is a league. This was a good death. I took game actions, they just weren't good enough. They are Moon Stompy, correct? This card is not great. What else is not great? What else do I normally side out in this matchup? I think Oko's been pretty good so far, actually. Oko's, like, definitely strong enough for Legacy, in my opinion. Yeah. But Moon did nothing, that is true. I think I'm gonna side out a Verdict. I might also put these in, yeah. The Royal Scions, I'm not sure. It's probably good. Verdict seems kind of bad, actually, now that I think about it. It would just only happen to be there because I was, like, so far behind. I don't think I actually want to be Verdicting, right? Like, I also have Snare. Maybe Snare's just worse than Return to Nature, but it's also easier to cast. I don't know. We'll try this. I think there's definitely a version of this deck that is good, but it's hard to build this deck completely. So if I miss on a white source off the Ponder, this hand's bad, but the hand's pretty good otherwise if I find a white source. I guess I'll keep. Well, the problem is actually the other problem is it would have to be a basic white source, right? And I only have 2 of those. But I guess a force would also be good. So I'm up to 4 forces, 2 planes, so it's like a 6-outer, and I'm pondering into a 6-outer. Pondering into a 6-outer. It's about 30.8%. I think I'm just going to ship. It's not even that great, even if I hit. No, I was counting only in planes. Alright, this is a lot better, I think. I'm going to bottom this Mystic Sanctuary. I think. One thing I've noticed is the lack of Savannah in this game has actually been really brutal. Like, which I did not expect to have happen, but it's been pretty bad, actually. Oh, that's pretty good, though. Well, so I think part of the problem was You did not have this problem to begin with. Windswept Heath makes Savannah a lot more appealing, I think. But I don't know. It's just weird because I think Savannah would have solved a lot of problems. It would allow you to cast Oko and CJ pretty easily. Just only having Tropical Island is not great, I think. That's a nope for me. Alright, say go. So yeah, I'm learning things about the deck. No, that's not what I'm doing whatsoever. I think that card's good. Oh no, I can't Hydroblast that one. No. Uh-oh. I might be dead again. Alright, that's not good. I could Hydroblast it. You're right, Staxilla. You're right in the very technical sense that I could Hydroblast it. But you know what I meant. Oh shit! You're right. Yeah. Whoops. You were right. I should have kept the lab for the, yeah. That was pretty bad, actually. Also, lab into plow would have been a lot better. Guess I can't really afford to shuffle, but it's not great. Probably gonna end up plowing that construct, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, lab would have been pretty good here. So I have to get Trop. So here's another situation where Savannah would be good, because that would allow me to cast both Oko and Council's Judgment. But I just have to get Trop. Because I can't really let them have that one. I think it is not a good idea. Wish I had that wave in play. Would have been pretty good right there. So now they have to start plussing Karn. Honestly, the Karn plus is so, like, underwhelming for how good you should be. How good you think it should be. Rather. Like, it generally is not that, yep, like, here, you can have the mountain. The war boss is in exile. Alright, so if I actually preordain into a plow or something, yeah, I might. It's hard to tell. Depends on what their follow-up is right here. Kind of hoping it's not Chalice. What? They have a third red source, right? Oh no, you're joking. I see. That's pretty good. So if I purge that and plus on that, the war boss, then I'll have to ponder looking for an answer to war boss, but that's fine, I think. Oh no, they won't even have the war boss. Never mind. They might have a war boss, but the war boss I saw was actually off the Karn Plus, right? I don't know anything about their hand. What the hell? Alright, well, I guess I got, but whatevs. It kind of sucks, actually. That sucks a lot. Yeah, Soulful Metal's a cool card, sort of. Right, this was actually a good draw, I think. Oh my god. That's so many of those. Alright, you can have the mountain again. Basically need to plow that war boss. Funny thing is, I actually have nothing good in my deck for the Sulfur Elemental to kill. I don't have Mentor. So the only thing that these are doing are they're uncountable 3/2s, which is, you know, good, but I literally have 0 mentors in my deck. So like it's kind of funny. This is just Flash 3/2 uncounterable for me. Which is still a nuisance, obviously, but like it's not nearly as backbreaking as it would be for other versions. It's not guaranteed to be a Planeswalker killer, really. Like, you have to make the Angels 5/3s. I'm gonna Brainstorm. Um, Alright, we finally killed the Karn. Ugh. Alright. Is the Jace good enough? Probably not. I feel like the War Boss outpaces the Jace pretty quickly. I think I'm supposed to shuffle just looking for another plow, right? I've only used one plow. I've used both of my Hydroblasts. Like, the problem is I can't even protect the Jace that easily, right? To get damage in on the Karn. I literally cast all of that stuff to keep attacking Karn. I'm gonna shuffle. This doesn't do anything, I think. Do I Astrolabe first? Yeah, I did shuffle. Well, I guess I Astrolabe first. Alright, wow. Honestly, I think I should brainstorm now because if I hit a land, oh yeah, it's really good if I hit a land. God damn it. Alright, well, this is actually fine. Um, I mean, I think this is actually going to end up fine. Do I want to make a 4-4? Oh, you think I entreat? Alright. Okay. I'm just not going to attack with this food then, obviously, because hopefully they just flood out. Yeah, they're at 10. And they drew a land. So I have a good block. Whoa. Okay. Oh, they're expecting like a terminus or something, which is the reason for this attack. Are you watching on a computer or a cell phone? Snow Angel. Oh. Maybe I was supposed to do that. Oh, not too late now. I think I just say go. Like, I don't even care if they get one to. Yeah, I'm leaving up Snap Hydro. Because I think the way I lose is actually like something like. What the hell? Do they have like enough colorless sources for that? Um. I guess I could just snap Hydro the War Boss now. Hold on. Should I snap Hydro in response or not? This is something I did not know about it. I do have a Brainstorm. Oh, maybe I just snap Brainstorm then. Yeah, maybe that's better. All right, I do. I have a lot of Brainstorms in my graveyard. We're Brainstorm flooded. I think I'm gonna just judge the Thought-Knots here on my turn and let them take the plow. Interesting. That's 5 damage, but I guess I'll play around Fiery Confluence because Judgment's already lethal. All right, Oko was really, really impressive that game. Actually, that has upside to that. I mean, I didn't have a lot of resources most of that game, right? Like, it was actually a pretty tough battle. Yo, Fey Frog! Thanks for the sub. Let me know if I should open a chest. Alright, so three chests on the stack. 3 chests on the stack if you decide that I should open a chest, rather. These are a lot less exciting on the draw. Open all. I forgot how Twitch chat runs. Given their configuration, I think I'm gonna just side these verdicts back in. Alright, I'll open a chest for you. Like, since they showed me Thought Knots and Sulfurs, I'm gonna side these back in. Does that make sense? Oko, long deck. I think the best place for Oko in Modern is actually the Urza decks. It's really good in the Urza decks. I'm convinced of that. Jarvis clap. Alright, 4 chests on the stack after this match. Jarvis head desk is a nice one, yeah. Yo, dude. Dime Hoarder. I don't think Jailer is that great versus them. Why do you want to Jailer versus them? It's such a high variance plan. Virgo, I think it is. So this hand kind of sucks, actually, but... Do you keep this hand? On the draw? Yo, Kanoxai. Thanks for the sub. What's Cod Creep? Cod Creep. Okay. Dime Hoarder, if you come to this channel and you say things, you need to give reasons. You actually need to give reasons for the things you say. Yeah, I think so too, but like, this hand sucks for his Chalice too, which is also a problem. Right. I'm fine with that. Alright. Yo, come on. Don't ban Squeak Splitter. I like Squeak Splitter. Yeah, toxic mods. Mods, come on. Come on. Let's not go nuts. No, this sucks. Don't love you with Canoxide. Yeah, I am in terrible shape now. So, this is all terrible. Yo, thanks for the gifted sub, Canoxide. While I'm getting my face beaten in. This sucks so much. Jorbs is great, yeah. You know, I'm about to 0-3 this league, but I ain't even mad. I ain't even mad. Okay, I'm a little bit mad. What is a founder badge anyways? Oh, that's bad. I am very dead. Callum, I asked you! Callum! Oh! Oh! Wait. That's not even good. Whatever. Also, I would like to note I actually played the wrong land. Because otherwise, I could have put it back on top with Mystic Sanctuary. Yeah, I can. I would probably... Oh, maybe I have an outside shot to win because of that. Maybe. Probably not. Taking 4... Take 6 next turn, so I'm not... Hold on. If I put that on top, I actually die to the Tundra, right? No, I would actually be dead. So I guess I'm not allowed to do that yet. So what can I draw? Alright, drop go. Guess this is the order of business. What are we lost to this freaking Chalice? Alright, fine, opponent. Well, sorry, I can't cast Plow. I mean, I could try to cast Plow, but that probably wouldn't work very well. Alright. Should I Bant or should I white-blue now? Yeah, it's not fair that I can't Chalice check my opponent's MTGO. Alright. Oh, I should... No, I opened 5 chests. That's what I promised to do. 5 chests are getting opened first. Plus, I need the play points to keep drafting. Chest number 1. An Evil Twin. White-blue stuff. Evil Twin. Evil Twin was for Feingersh. I'm going in order. Ooh, Howling Mine and Two-Headed Dragon for Schultz Cube. I wonder if that's worth anything. Howling Mine. Two-Headed Dragon. I remember Two-Headed Dragon from Standard as well. Number 3 is White Faces. White Faces. Whoa. I'm a Scrambled Orangutan, a Battle at the Bridge, and a Heart Piercer Manticore. What the heck is... Look at this monkey! Ooh, 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 monkey! I don't know. I don't know what's going on there. What was it? Battle at the Bridge and Heart Piercer? The Ginge Asian, thanks for the follow. Fastpawn Land seems really good, Eric. But I honestly have not played that in forever. Alpha Brawl and 45 play points. This is above expectation. That one was for Canucksai. Yeah, Pog. One last one for Squeak Splitter / Canucksai. Ooh, Sunpetal Grove and Walks on Herrick. Probably not worth anything. Walks on Herrick was so overpowered in Standard, believe it or not. But it has not aged particularly well. Yep, it used to be a house. Alright. So, I'm going to start a vote. Should I play straight white-blue or Bant again? How do I run this vote? Yo, for Enya, thank you for the follow. No, I like doing it here. White, blue, Bant. Alright, going to the restroom, type white, blue, or Bant in here. HC Fox, it was Bant. For Enya, I'm gonna open a chest for you as well. Woodland. Ooh, 125 play points. That's a draft. We ain't mad at that. And Woodland Cemetery. Yeah, I'm gonna try some changes if Bant wins. Value Hunter indeed. Nice. I love emotes. What did I open? Woodland Cemetery? Alright. Okay, we really need to rebuild this deck, I think. Like, the mana base is not quite right. Conexite is kind of a toxic mod. What do y'all think? All right, let's figure it out. Yo, what the hell, Conexite? Don't do that. Oh my god. All right, whatever. You all cannot be trusted with toys. It is mod abuse. I'm deleting that command. you all cannot be trusted with toys. Alright, Savannah is probably going in. Probably cutting the third Windswept Heath. How else can I improve this deck? There's so much mod. Fairy 3 does not strike me as good here, for what it's worth. I could go Astrolabe. Well, there's only 3 Astrolabe in my deck. Alright, let's cut Astrolabe for AK. I don't think Collateral's good. Really don't think Collateral's good. Yeah, it did not seem like it really could, though, which was the problem, right? No, I think Bid to Fairy is not great. Here's what we're gonna do. Monastery Mentor. Maybe 2. Maybe I'll play a 3rd. Labe is actually kind of good with Mentor too. Right, exactly. S Rice, MTG 16. Kind of think this card is not good, but I'm not sure. I might cut Carpet. Carpet seems kind of like whatever. Rainforest for Heath. Well, so the theory behind this was I wanted more ways to fetch basic planes, but maybe that's not a concern. You want Disenchant and Nature's Chant? probably make that happen. We can at least make the disenchant happen. Yeah, it's better versus Snake Guy, which is sort of a thing now, right? Sort of. It's in Steel Stompy, right? Kind of digging a Null Rod now, actually. I'm gonna play a Null Rod. You all can't stop me. Gonna play this Null Rod. You all can't stop me. Have to get the other cards from Card Hoarder. Shout out to them for sponsoring the stream. Snake Basket. Clear. Null Rod. Need one of those. Whoops. Null Rod. Misty Rainforest. One Savannah. I think Oku has been great. I'm not sure about the rest of it, Night Shadow J, if that answers your question. We had Carpet of Flower before. Didn't seem great, but I think Veil of Summer is going to be pretty good. I'm not sure this Show and Tell matchup is very good, but that's okay. That's right, I'm experimenting. I don't have a lot of data on it. I have been impressed with Plowshare from like decks like Humans and Taxes for years. It's actually been pretty good from White Blue Stoneblade, so it felt like a similar thing could be true here. But it might not be good. I don't know. That's what I'm working on, if that makes sense. Did that work? Fatal pushed it. They fatal pushed it. Alright, I'm gonna export this list and give it a go. To Cardboard Live extension, then we'll give it a go. And you know, if it doesn't work, all I spent was some time. It's not a big deal. I really, really appreciate everyone hanging out and subbing and following, you know. Without you, it's really not doable. I'd just be a voice in the wilderness. A quiet voice in the wilderness. you can chime in on that. Alright, let's try this. Let's try this configuration. Yo, what's up, Danny? Busy just losing it all, really, but that's okay. I don't really mind losing as long as I'm learning things. Nah, okay, yeah, Oko's good. Playing against Glyph the Moonsage. Well, I understand that getting 9th sucks. I've been there, but it was also a clean cut, right? Well, sorry. What the hell? Baleful Strix? Yep, but I chose to win my match 1-0-1, Danny. Alright, so this looks like, I guess, 4-color or Soul Tie with Once Upon a Time. I took Spell Snare for obvious reasons. I could have Spell Snared that, but now I can't because I don't have Spell Snare in my hand. But alright, well, this is certainly happening. Wonder if they meant to take this. They're forcing my Spell Pierce? Alright. Alright. Okay, why didn't you just use the Spell Pierce? What's up, Cliff? We went, yeah. But they could have just seized the Spell Pierce last turn, Cliff, is what you missed. That's the part of this story you missed. So in the first league, I lost 0-2 to Ant, but I believe my Ant opponent sort of ran good versus me. Oh my god. Why? Alright. Guess I'm going to counterspell with this Baleful Strix. Oh, I don't think my mana is going to be under attack based on how this game has played out. So you think your deck was pretty good versus Rug Delver in general, Danny? I'll snap Spell Pierce that, I think. I want to develop my board to protect my Jace if I draw land anyways, so this seems like a good time to do it. Alright, well, didn't work, but... Interesting. I'm gonna put the Jace on top and put the other thing underneath it. No, I was gonna just burn the CJ this turn and slam Jace next turn. That's fine. Because I want to keep the board. So here's my plan. The hell, I'll learn again? Oh, wait. This doesn't work. Oh my god, what the hell is wrong with me? Oh no. What the hell? Are we getting spammed? What is that person doing? Can someone... It was a spammer, right? Okay, thanks, Nucleo. Oh, this is wild. Alright. I got a little bit distracted, but whatever. I'll attack and see what they do. I was definitely supposed to plus with Jace that turn. That would be actually in a okay shape, I think. Actually, I have a plan. I basically need to Verdict into Spell Snare to clear out at least a Harpy. This is a goddamn nightmare. Once upon a time, yeah. I think I'm going to side out Counterbalance in this matchup, actually. Does not seem good to me. Oh, wait, I don't have any in my main deck anymore, right? This is like just like a very anti-blue version of this deck. Do I want a cantrip? I do. I think I'll just get Preordain. I don't know. I mean, like, I have to Spell Snare this, though, right? Opponent's, like, up approximately 1,000,000 cards. I hope they don't... This is so frustrating. You do? Good luck, Cook. I believe in you. It just feels like I played against only decks that are good versus this deck. I don't know if I'm just being weirdly results oriented, but I don't know, not like this deck, I think. Alright, so the joke is Mark Dash is a chemist. Am I gonna win? Feels like I might be winning, actually. I think Danny's playing EW, right? Yeah, Forenya, I believe you. How? Why? Maybe they'll just brick. Why? God damn it. There's the decay for my mentor. They found the Strix. Damn it. I'm really, really frustrated. I don't know. I guess I'm playing like semi-bad, but it also feels like I'm running slightly bad. What do you think, Twitch chat? Certainly when I didn't plus the Jace, I think I lost this game, is what actually happened, I think. Right, exactly. I do not think Aloran is actually good, but... No, but I was in much better shape if I just kept the Jace in play the entire time. Like, yep. What's up, JW Hala? I'm actually going to side out Spell Pierce, I think. I think Spell Pierce is just not good. I think Veil is good. If you want to win, you should play Rug Delver, I think. Yeah, exactly, Shankiss. I'm not going to side in Palacio. I think it's a high variance plan versus them, too. I'm not going to side in Disenchant because I don't think it's actually good. Yeah, play one Oko in your Rug deck. Cliffy, only if you're, like, white-blue. I think Power Blast is a better card still. Just gonna ponder. I know what I need. You could look at Koval's from the Classic, I think. Right. Definitely want to draw the Force. I might want to draw the Veil. I'm not sure yet. Probably do, because Veil is just, like, pretty messed up for discard. Like, they might take the Brainstorm here, and I'm okay with that. You don't want to lose in top 8. Fair enough. It's pretty good for me. No, you mark them spots. I think you can play 2 if you want, actually. It's a pretty powerful card. Come on, decay. Decay. to draw my AKs. GW Hollow, you just don't play it into a Ren. It's like careful. You have to be careful with it, is what I'm saying. I thought it did. Looks like it did. I think most of the VODs I played with that deck didn't actually have that card by that point, JW Hollow. I don't want them to get value. So the thing about Hexdrinker is you're not allowed to, like, you have to think about how bad it is to lose it to Ren and 6 if you want to play it early. That's really what's going on there, in my opinion. Let that go. If they play Harpy, I'll just force the Harpy. This feels like a hard matchup. Yeah, blue-red I don't think is actually good versus Rug. That's also another reason to play it. Cliffy's right. The other reason to play Hexdrinker is to not care about Rest in Peace or Spellbomb as much. I've killed 2 of their Harpies. Alright. I'll let them kill my Rainforest. I don't care that much. It kills theirs. Plus, I would rather not have Jace needled. Alright. They killed my thing anyways. I think in Bant, this is fine. I'm just gonna kill it. Kill these 2 things, but... Now I don't even want to draw Jace. It's kind of sad. Like, it just bites it to the Spyglass. If you have Hexdrinker, Ophiomancer won't trigger. That's some powerful magics to know about. Alright, I guess I'll play it. If I draw, like, a Disenchant, or... Sorry, I only have 1 CJ to kill that, I guess. Oh, it's Subved. Been losing a lot tonight, but that's okay. Alright, we're in. We're in it to maybe win it. Alright, here's what I'm actually going to do. Thinking emoji, right? I'm gonna plus on myself, I think. Because they, like, I know what I need, I don't know what they need. Nah, that's kind of unsafe. Okay? Yeah, I'll leave that. They don't know about the second verdict, so I might be able to have them play another creature into it. Alright, that makes sense. This was in their hand the entire time, probably. They probably expected, like, Counterbalance or Mentor or some shit like that. I'm not scared of dying. You just gotta play Fearless. Vapor Snag is not good, JW. That's my opinion. I think it is really not very good. Alright, now I'm gonna Brainstorm. Alright, I guess I'll Verdict now. The crop rotation Caracas package is good. Oh, it sucks. Alright, whatever. Can balance with Force. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do I keep that Force? I actually think I might keep it. So my play next turn would be bounce that, play Jace, force their Leovold. Yeah. I think the Force is actually good. As weird as that might seem. Do they think I plussed on them? I know, but I have a second Jace. Guess I have to force that. Alright, that sucks. This makes a lot more sense, actually. Yeah. Maybe I should have played around it. I don't understand where all this Allurin's coming from. I actually don't even think Allurin is favored versus Rogue. I don't think this is the list. Is this the same list? It doesn't look like it. I guess I should actually check. I thought that list had white. Maybe I'm dead. I killed 2 Cavern Harpies, so maybe not, but... Hoping to hit a plow right here. Alright, nope. God, Leovold, it's obnoxious. I think it's kind of skill-intensive JW Hala, but I don't mind it as Rug. But other Storm Pilots say they feel favored, so I don't know. I think the reality is it's like actually pretty complicated. I guess I just have to... Can I farm one more creature from them? Feels like I have to take more risks to win, so I'm going to try to farm another creature. Well, the problem is Snapping Verdict is not even that great, like, right now, right? Yeah, that's fair. I guess... Oh, I could cast it with a Lauren. Alright, fine, opponent, fine. Yes, I can dispute that, then they'll pay 3 pikes. JW Hala, Daryl went 8-9-1 in matches played. I don't know Noah's record, but remember team events, you have to factor that team event aspect in. Throne cards do have a lot of words on them. I won't lie about that. Does a learn actually destroy Jace decks? I don't know. I actually have no idea. I don't understand why I've played against Orin 3 times tonight. Guess this is a keep. I mean, I think the surgical plan is not as bad as it might seem. It's not like the most insane, but it's somewhat reasonable. I wonder where all the rug decks have gone. Oh, I guess I found one. Speaking of which. Yeah, they saw AK and Snap, so I'm not gonna play around Stifle. We'll see what they do. I might just cycle the AK and Step. Let's see if I can win this match, I guess. Alright, cycle AK. Alright, that's not bad. Do I care? No, I'm just gonna Verdict next turn. Interesting to put that into your deck. Oh, I'm literally gonna Verdict to get a Queen 2 for 1, and then... Yo, someone cast this versus me last weekend in Standard, and it was not very good. And it doesn't look very good here either, so... Force is fine, actually. Do they? Sounds horrible. Final nub. Thank you, Extra Slice. I'm not gonna force this. I think this is just such a bad position to force it in. They're very likely to have days, I think. Yeah. I was working it out, Cliffy. I'm gonna plow the Delver during their upkeep. I mean, realistically, like, forcing it right there means I'll get dazed a large portion of the time, and that's not good. No, because I think the life points matter more. Oh, Cliff, come on. Come on. That's a lame joke. Spell Snare for days. They can Wasteland my trough now. It's already done its damage. Right. It's also... Alright. Not bad. Not bad. I think I'm going to leave up Spell Snare this turn. Got all these Swift Spears. Yeah, something like that. Alright. Oh, I could have left the Pierce in hand. That's a good point. What did they pitch? They pitched Daze, so they had the Daze all along. Yeah, 1 Tundras is not a lot of Tundras. Alright, just gonna run into Daze if they have it now, because they already pitched 1 Daze. If they have it, they have it. Right. I'm gonna plus on them, I think. You can have that one. I'm only going to attack with 1. I'm gonna leave 1 to block the Pyromancer. Another Cutthroat. Didn't expect that. They're attacking me, which is kind of frightening. So if I Brainstorm and miss, I die. But I have 3 snaps, 3 plows, a CJ. I'm gonna Brainstorm. This one kind of sucks now. Can't believe I'm gonna lose this game. Things lined up really well for me too. Maybe I was supposed to bounce Pyromancer that turn. No, it would have been mostly the same, right? Alright, so I need to find another verdict. That's what I could have done. I should have plowed during their turn. One less token. Yeah, that's a lot better actually. You're right. Because first off, you don't get the counter from that, and second off, yeah, that's just way better actually. Okay, so I screwed that up by not plowing on their turn. Alright. Did I guess? Well, it would have been a lot better. Obviously, I don't know if I get there or not, but... do I actually want to Veilverse them? Feels like the answer is no. Because I would need to fetch my green source too, which is kind of like shit. Guess I'll just go the 1 mana route, and these are for the young pyros and like bolts and whatever not. But I could also be convinced that this card is not that great versus them. Well, Dave1493, I understand where you're getting at, but I think I dominate most of the late game, so I just want to make sure I'm not run over. That's my philosophy. All right. Good draw. Oh, I don't think they have Stifle, but the only land that can fetch... I would prefer to fetch Island with that, but I might have to fetch Tundra, so I don't know. Whoops, I was supposed to cast AK. Did you actually love that, Daniel? Because that doesn't really sound fun. If they're not going to do it here, I'm going to be happy to dirtle for a bit. All right. I'm going to get an island. Oh, are they stifling me? Interesting. I did not expect that. Really would not have seen Stifle coming from that deck. Yeah, I think it does. I mean, if it doesn't, why am I playing this deck, right? I'm just gonna clear out that thing. Don't really want to take the 3 damage at a time. Maybe they'll commit 2 creatures or something. Chose not to shuffle. Interesting. Alright. Maybe Oko should not stay in this matchup because I don't want to fetch green, but it is pretty good. Gonna see if they play another creature. I can always plow end step. I'm willing to take 2 to leave out the option of potentially verdicting. Alright, I'll plow now. Is the land good? Seems like no. Alright. I'm just gonna say go now. I think I'm okay. That would appear to be the case, yes. I'm testing it. I don't know. I mean, right. Gonna see because I don't really want this one anymore. That's a nope. Right. Yeah, I think the green cards maybe should come out in this matchup now that I think about it. Kind of feels like I haven't made any real headway. Why does it feel like that? Well, it's not just that. The other part is I don't think Goku is good versus Pyroblast, but I guess neither is Jace really, right? So I'm gonna go for Snap AK now. I don't think most of the lists play at 4th Volk, so this is the best time to go for it, I think. Wow, Force Pitch Brainstorm? Alright. Interesting. Alright, they're empty-handed now. Damn, they had a sinkhole on top? It sucks. It sucks a lot. I think I'm gonna just snap AK. No, I'll just snap AK, I think. I want to see if it flips. Spell Pierce. Doesn't change anything, right? I guess I'll do it now in case if I draw a plow. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8. Verdict their Delver away. I feel like I can take one more hit and it'll be fine. Alright, now I think I should Verdict after drawing another Force. Yeah, makes sense, Daniel. Oh, shoot. I know they have Spell Pierce in hand, right? Okay. I guess I just have to go this route then. I shouldn't have actually fetched twice. I know they have Spell Pierce in hand. That sucks. They have played this really, really bad, actually. Pretty disappointed at myself. It's not good. I believe I played this game extraordinarily poorly, actually. Alright. Yeah, I do not think I should have lost this game if I'd played well. That's really disappointing. So, there are a bunch of mistakes. I really lost when. Well, there were two spots where I lost. I lost when my Jace got sinkholed and I didn't verdict their Delver first. And then I lost right there because I fetched twice for no reason. I didn't need to. So I don't know. I think the deck is still fine, actually. I am 0-5 in matches, though, so whatever. Yeah, perhaps the Astrolabe thing is just too good that even though it's like not quite what this deck needs, it might still be worth it. I don't know. Two bits, Stu. Thanks. Main phase Brainstorm off Strand. Does this mean Sneak and Show? It feels like Sneak and Show, right? Because like this is a really weird play otherwise, if it's not Sneak and Show. Yeah. Alright. I only have one CJ in my deck currently. It's gonna be too hard to deal with. Yeah, it's not Sneak and Show, but that's okay. Alright, fine. Whatever. There's the Oko. Drewski 90. I've played Legacy since like 2005-ish. And I still lose a bunch online sometimes, so I don't know. Does that answer your question? I mean, right now I'm losing a bunch, so. Okay, well, I wish I can set up a little bit before I have to commit this Oko. I don't think jamming it right now is necessarily the best course of action. These plows do not look very good. Yeah, there's a lot to think about while playing Legacy. All right. Interesting. I'll let that all resolve. Probably Belcher JW. If you want a serious answer. No, I think Burn requires more sequencing decisions than Belcher does. I mean, to be fair, I think all Magic decks require sequencing decisions or decisions of sorts. I sort of disagree with that now, Eddie, after having played and watched the deck a bunch. What the hell is this? Do you think they're trying to cast True Name, but they tapped green instead of blue? Because that's my take on what's going on here. Looting Mandrills. Alright, I guess I'll just redraw the Plow. Oko's been good. The rest of the deck, I'm not sure if it's good or not. That's possible, Eddie. Definitely possible. My opponent used 2 bolts already. So now I'm priced into forcing a True Name, but I don't think Daryl's build actually plays True Name. So they didn't have Days last turn. Alright, I'll force it, pitching Spell Snare. They might have another Mandrills, or they might just be flooded as hell. Both are options. The Ren ult by itself. Yeah, I know. That was my plan all along. The Ren ult by itself is not like the most threatening. Alright. Because they don't have a constant supply of lands. I don't think their last card is Days. It wouldn't make sense, really. Guess I should plus on them. Like, it's pretty scary if they draw. Is that one good enough? Actually, that is good for them, I think. Alright. I'm pretty waste proof actually. Like I have two of each. I have three white, two green. I think that was probably Ari, Sam. Certainly sounds like an Ari tweet. I could put Preordain on top and then Brainstorm. Or I could just Brainstorm first and see what happens. Yeah, never. Alright, at least I have a plan, I guess, to beat... if I cast this... I guess at least I'll be able to finish off the Ren. I'm okay feeding this to that right now. Probably Liliana the Last Hope. Why would you play that land out? No, their last card is Wasteland, we know from the Ren. So I'm trying to figure out what I'm supposed to do. If I get Mystic Sanctuary, I can put Preordain on top. Oh, no. It's so obvious. I should just put the Force of Will on top with Mystic Sanctuary. Then I can plus on this and kill the Ren. What's up, Joe? How you been? I assume you've been good, but we haven't talked in a while. I'm better than medium right now. I mean, I haven't won any matches tonight, but I'm doing fine besides that. Alright. That is not okay. Note, if that Force of Will was a Force of Negation, that would have been so good here. I thrive on no match wins. No, I save the match wins for IRL occasionally, Ved. Actually, do I care about that? I don't really care. That Stifle is not that relevant. Dead ADPR, thank you for the follow. Sick part is I can't even really get bolted out because of food production. Yeah, if I could CJ that emblem, it would be literally over. But I think I'm in good enough shape. Like, the problem is they can't... It's hard for them to draw 2 lands per turn unless if I let a Ren resolve. I'm just not going to let a Ren resolve. Sure, that's fine. Like, whatever. Yo, HC, that's kind of rude. It's kind of rude. You just called me fat. fine. I did. Oh, I was hoping you wouldn't remember that vet. That did happen. uh, yeah, no fat shaming. 2 or 5, that's fine. I don't care. That doesn't actually do anything either. Well, lands are good for them, and spells are mostly good for them, so I'm just not going to bother. No, you can't. It says power 3 or less. It's power 3 or less. Come on. Learn your Oko abilities. Yeah, damn, I probably should. Well, they played their Wasteland instead of like. Alright. That was weird. Oko is Oko. We somehow won with our stuff. So this is sort of a non-bow, but I'm okay with it. Actually, should I even rip if I have AK Snap? Alright. Yeah, I'm not gonna rip. I think Spell... Well... Spell Pierce is like okay, but not great. I think I'm gonna cut it though. I'll shave 2 forces. Oh, sorry. I don't love Counterbalance versus them. I could see Jower. Maybe cutting the 3rd force. I want to leave in like 2, but I don't know. I guess I'll try this. Porque dos. Or whatever the phrase is. Am I allowed to keep this? Seems like the answer is maybe. It's like exactly fine, but it's not great. That's fair, Daniel. You're right. I speak Spanish. I was thinking about playing around Stifle. Maybe I should. Or maybe I'll just let it go. Yeah, nah. If they want to leave out mana to Stifle me, I'm fine with that. Yeah, that basic swamp says exactly what I was just thinking about. I think I'm just going to sit here for a while and see how they play it. Well, that makes it worse. Two verdicts, 4 plows. Oh yeah, Ben Whites and I have a deal going. I told him to start just naming me things that start with a K or a hard C every week. I'm supposed to foul here, I think. If they blast, it kind of sucks, but they're also Brainstorm locked. Island's a good pickup, or Spell Snare is a good pickup, rather, not Island. Okay. They might just be digging for a true name, or I don't know. Put a stop here in case if I do want to crack my fetch to get a land. I don't know that I do. Kind of just want to Stone Rain them again. So. Interesting. So they were just Brainstorm flooded, which is why they kept playing Brainstorms out. Whoa, they're forcing this? Alright, fine with that. Yeah, I was thinking about it, Ved. Maybe I should have. Alright. Question is, what lands do I get? Definitely getting a... Yeah, I was thinking about 2 Tundra because I have the Sanctuary. Yeah, that's what... Yep, that's my plan. They only have 1 card, so it's actually hard for me to get punished. And this is the best window to slam Mentor. If they have Daze, then I can... I don't know, Daze is not even that bad for me. I don't care about this Wasteland, right? It's a good point as well. That's kind of funny. I'm definitely playing it out here because I drew another Mentor. No, thank you for the follow. Feels like I should force this. Mark them spots. Thank you for the follow as well. Well, yeah, that's why I played the tap plan, Daniel. The reason to play the tap plan is so I can cast it next turn. Alright, that's fine. Whoa, I drew all my white threats. Okay. If they attack, I'll just take the hit. That's fine. Then I'll play my second Mentor. I'm not going to block because, like, I think being at 7 is actually fine. And now if I draw cantrips, I can really go nuts. Alright. I'm just firing off almost anything I draw. Yeah, any cantrip was good. Woo lad, indeed. Ooh, that's just all good news. Alright. I'm actually probably going to end up bottoming that Counterspell. That's fine. Yeah, I could have done that, but alright, so they don't have anything good. Alright. This is the fun part of Mentor. Oh, Mentor is good. Okay. Let's finish out this week. Maybe I can scavenge a 3-2. Or maybe not. I don't know. Oko was pretty good in most of these matches I've played. I'm not sure the rest of the deck is any good, but Mentor or Oko and Mentor are good. Nah, Mentor's good. But yeah, Lawrence, it's almost like if I were playing a real tournament, I would register Rogue Delver. I think I have a bunch of Mystic Sanctuaries with me. I'll go check after this match, but I do. I took a very nice picture of it. What the Ved? What the hell? Your name's Rugved. Your name's not Rug Delver. On Magic Online, Daniel? Daniel, message me about that. PM to you, Daniel. We can handle that after I finish. Alright. So 1-2 in this week. Currently 1-5 in matches. Periphery notes would be better in a base white deck, yeah. Wow. Classic Caroline just stealing my viewers. Tri-State Legacy. Yeah, this is a keep. Why is honey better with Oko? I don't really understand that. Alright. I'm not gonna shuffle those because I need that mana source first off, and the other stuff is pretty good. Oh, it's a food joke. I see. Alright, so this is probably depths. My hand's pretty okay versus depths. I think I am going to brainstorm this turn looking for a fetch, though. If my opponent lets me go to my turn, I suppose is the condition of that. Sure have done a lot of losing tonight. Ugh. No, I don't. Basic swamps, I don't think it matters that much. Because I know what I need. I need a land for the... Okay, well, found the land, I guess. The counterspell does not seem good. So I can just plow immediately, and things have worked out okay. Cloud Post. Oh no, this is so much worse for me. Oh my god. Maybe I just turn that into a 3/3 next turn. Well, the problem is I don't have 4 Mentors Ved, and I don't have one in my hand. I guess I'll just turn this into an elk to deny the mana. Because I don't really want to force it, I think. Putting Reclaimer into this deck seems kind of weird, actually. Right? Like, so the issue with putting Reclaimer into this deck is that... Oh shit! Ah, no! Did not want to do that. I've wanted to click on the +1. Alright, well, it's kind of awkward. Maybe they won't activate it this turn and I can steal it. I'm not going to fight over that. Mostly because I don't think this will beat them fast enough. But I don't think it will be. That's why I didn't do that. Counterspell. Oh, can go on top. Well, I'm going to snap Ponder next turn. Alright, well, there's a card I wanted to draw, so... Alright, shit, that's not good. My deck is particularly ill-suited for this because I don't have any back to basics or damping spheres or anything like that. I also don't believe their deck beats Rug Delver either. I believe I am going to die in a fire this game pretty hard. That's my top card's Flooded Strand. I don't know, brewing, and then losing. Trust me, Casey, I understand. I've been losing a lot tonight, but that's okay. Maybe I can somehow mentor storm them out. It's always possible. Thanks, I guess. Well, they technically have Pithing Needle for Wasteland, but you know what happens to Pithing Needle in that matchup? It doesn't resolve very often for that reason. I mean, like, if you Needle Wasteland... Alright. So they have 12 minus that, then it goes down to 5 floating. No, wait, it's 16. 16 minus 7, that goes to 9 floating. So that's enough for Ulamog, I guess? Oh, well, that throws off the math. That goes down to... Oh, that's convenient. They can Emrakul me. I'm not technically dead for a few reasons. But they can activate Eye again. I guess I'll see what they do on their Eye turn. So I'll just Brainstorm. Alright, so I am at 18, and I have a lot of permanents I can sacrifice, so we'll see what they actually do. I can sacrifice the Oko, like it does almost nothing, but I do expect a second Eye activation to kill me because they have access to 25 mana, so if you subtract 7, that's 18 plus 1, that's 19 from the forest, so they have 19. Because I want to counterspell. I would want to counterspell the next Eldrazi. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I believe this is my best chance of winning, but if anything bad happens, then I'll lose. Yeah, there are versions of that deck that do play Stifle, so... I guess I can Brainstorm into Force. And then maybe somehow win. It's Walking Ballista. Oh, Mirage Mirror too, yeah. Alright, instead I'm dead. Doing a lot of losing tonight. Almost none of my cards are good. I guess I'll bring in Null Rod and Disenchant. Verdict is awful. Doesn't look like I have much counterplay besides this. So I guess this is what I'm doing. I'm just hoping it's good enough. I wonder what would have happened if I had made the map into an elk like I meant to. It's not working on your computer? That sucks. You like Jailer versus deck? Seems like kind of awkward, but maybe it's better than like the second Oko. Alright. I could believe it's better than the second Oko. Really, I just hope that Mentor's in my opening hand, because I think that is the best way to beat them. Like Ved said. Not quite, but I think it's good enough that I'm not supposed to mulligan. Just get it in there. Note, if I elk this, then it turns off its ability, so I don't want to do that. I think I'm going to just Brainstorm here. I'm really looking for a Mentor ASAP. I think that will be faster to win than Oko. I don't think Oko is fast enough. That's fine. I'll plow that one. Sound difficulties with the Goose Game, or so you're back. Cool. non-bow, but I can attack with 3/3s, so... Also, Null is just so much better versus them than the other cards I have in my deck that I think it's correct to have it in. Sucks again. I don't really want to force of all this, do I? Nah, I'm not going to. Sure have a lot of mana. Well, this time I couldn't even counter this thing. So, like, I mean, I could have brainstormed in response, but that seems kind of hopeless. Alright, well, we drew Mentor, so we got a shot, I guess. Yeah, I'm just gonna tap out and hope they don't have anything, like... I guess Disenchant... The problem is that Island sucks. So I draw AK Disenchant. I would AK into the Disenchant. Is that fast enough? They'll have 9, 10, potentially 12 next turn. Maybe that is fast enough, actually. Alright. Yeah, I can disenchant the Oak. I'm gonna hide the chat. I'm sick of this nonsense now. Yeah, that's possible. Blast Zone, eh? Yo, Nameless 101, thank you for the follow. They were saying stuff like, I can no longer eat my food or whatever. Kawagaru. I was off it. I would also guess that. Null Rod tends to be good versus them because of Mirage Mirror and Expedition Map. I look it up using the... Oh, that sucks. Well, no, they have 4, 5... Oh, that sucks. They can crack both now. I lose all my stuff, essentially. Boston was pretty good for them. I think I'm mostly dead now. Try my best. Like, I had close to lethal if I drew a spell, but I didn't even draw a spell that turn, so... Alright, well... I'm Lou Dobbs now. You Dobbs, yeah. Alright, that was not a successful night of trying to bant people, but I think I'm going to call it quits for now. That was sort of depressing. Sometimes you win some, sometimes you lose some. I can't tell, like, there's obviously problems with this deck, but the actual problem was we lost to a lot of decks that I frankly would describe as not good matchups for this deck. Let's see who else is streaming. I'll send you all that way. I have to finish packing. I'm going to Boston tomorrow. Is anyone else playing Legacy? Ooh, Riches. Aside in No Rod versus 12 Post because it seems better than the other cards I had in my deck. I don't understand why that's so hard to understand. And I play Snowlands to bluff that I have Astrolabe. It doesn't seem like a good matchup, that's for sure. I think if you hadn't drawn Blastone, I probably am okay. Because I'm experimenting. I mean, saying seems good is not actually a great answer. In any case, I'm gonna send you all to Rich.